So what's going on, guys? DIY Dan here again. This is another episode of Day to Day Around the House. In this video, I'm actually going to be replacing the shower head that is in our master bathroom, and then we cleaned that shower head up and reinstalled it in our kids' bathroom. So we ended up getting our shower head off of Amazon, but it doesn't really matter which shower head you choose because the concept for replacing the shower head is going to be the same pretty much no matter what brand or type you get. So we're going to do that replacement of the shower head first, then go over the cleaning and the reinstallment of the old shower head into our second bath. And then at the end of this video, if you want to stick around to see the functions in more detail of this Amazon shower head, that will be at the end. So let's get to it. So the first thing you're going to want to do, if you do have an accessory hose like I do, you're going to want to remove that. You can use a pair of pliers to assist with unthreading that if it is too tight to break loose by hand. Then depending on how tight the actual shower head attachment is to the pipe on the wall, you can either unthread that by hand or if need be, like I did on my kids' bathroom, is use a pair of channel locks to hold the pipe in the wall and then unscrew the head with another pair of channel locks or pliers. What I like to do in this case is put a rag over the piping coming out of the wall so you don't scar or damage that piping when you're trying to break that free. It also helps to ensure that that pipe in the wall isn't going to move or dislodge any of the connection fittings behind the wall. So once again, this is the shower head we ended up getting off of Amazon. So on pretty much any shower head that has one of these hoses, there is rubber seals that seal those connections up. So you don't need to worry about getting any type of an external sealant in order to put these shower heads together. There's also a rubber seal that seals most of these shower heads to the piping coming out of the wall. However, it is a good idea to put a little bit of plumber's tape on the threads of the pipe coming out of the wall just as an extra layer of leak protection, which was supplied in the box with the shower head. There is a specific way that plumber's tape should be applied to any threads, and if you haven't done it very often, I will post an icon at the end of this video that will help you out with doing that if you need to check it out. Once applying that pipe tape, all you have to do is go ahead and thread that shower head onto the piping coming out of the wall. I did choose to tighten it up a little bit more than what I could do by hand with a pair of channel locks, just because with that attachment hose, it was a pretty heavy shower head. After that, go ahead and check and make sure the rubber seal is in both ends of your attachment hose. Thread one side into the shower head itself, and then go ahead and thread the nozzle into the other side of the hose. And you shouldn't need anything more than hand tight for either one of these connection points. So that's going to wrap it up for the replacement of the old shower head with the new one. Now I'm going to get into how we clean the hard water stains off of the old one to make it so we could reuse it and reinstall it into our second bath. So all we ended up doing is setting that shower head in a Rubbermaid container and pouring some distilled vinegar in it and let it sit for a couple hours. This is the end result after doing that. Since that distilled vinegar works so good, we did decide to go ahead and move forward with replacing the one in our second bath. The calcium buildup was so bad before doing this that some of the nozzles would either drip because they were so badly clogged or they were spraying off in a different direction than what they should. After using that distilled vinegar for a couple hours, the end result of how it was spraying was 100% better than what it was before doing it. And then here is a video of all the functions on that shower head that we purchased off of Amazon if you were waiting around to see that. I personally liked our old shower head better, but the wife does seem to like this. I just don't think there's enough water volume coming out of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some good information. If so, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. The whole concept of my channel is to give you guys the most information in the least amount of time as possible so I don't waste your time. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Later.